how can I ever get better? All these guys get all the reps and I only get 2.
Many people think that the greatest athletes in the world were born with a killer instinct and the mindset of a champion. And while that might be true to some extent, no matter what mindset you're born with, it needs to be strengthened and developed. And that's exactly what Brady did. He learned one of his most crucial lessons from a sports psychologist who helped Brady shift his mindset and learn to focus only on what he can control. Let's hear from Brady on how that shift happened.
I would complain all the time that the guys ahead of me were getting more opportunity than I was. There was a certain amount of repetitions in practice. The starter would get 20, the backup would get 10, and I would get 2. And I'd go in and I'd say, well, how can I ever get better? All these guys get all the reps and I only get 2. And he said, just go in there and focus with the 2 that you got and make them as perfect as you possibly can. So that's what I did. They'd put me in for those 2. Man, I'd sprint in there like it was Super Bowl 49. Let's go, boys. Here we go. What play we got? And I did really well with those 2 because I brought enthusiasm. I brought some energy and I had a little more confidence in myself. And it went from 2 reps to getting 4 reps because those 2 were pretty good. Then I had 4 good reps. Then I got 10 good reps. And before you knew it, through this new attitude, through this new shift that Greg had said to me, focus on what you can control. Focus on what you're getting, not what anyone else is getting. Whenever you get an opportunity, you take advantage of it. You treat it like it's the Super Bowl. You treat it like it's game day. Go out there and treat practice like no one else does. And I did that every single day.
There are so many times in our lives as a student athlete and beyond that the situation's unfair. And it's understandable to say, F this, and just give up. But if you can realize that life isn't an even playing field, and to give yourself the best chance to have the life and the student athlete experience that you want, you've got to learn to focus on what's in your control and ignore everything else. So my challenge to you is this. Have a think now about when you focus on things that are outside of your control. See if you can change your focus to what is in your control, and watch as your life begins to change. Also follow for part 2 on controlling the controllables as a student athlete and the impact it'll have on your college experience.